but
For Coozie.
yeah,
I do.
when I saw the name,
I love
you know,
Coozie.
Rackets didn't, that's why I didn't.
I'm really bad at nicknaming people. I said,
I would like to call the regular meeting of the Romulus Community Schools Board of Education, July 26th meeting to order. May I have roll call, please?
Mr. Kuderik?
Present.
Ms. Lunasi,
Present.
Ms. White?
Present.
Mr. McCavich?
Present.
Ms. Frayer?
Present.
Ms. Buckley?
Present.
Myself, Ms. Roscoe?
Stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Mr. Carr, are there any changes to our agenda?
Yes, I'd like to add an item after the executive session, consideration of easement motion.
I'd like to make a motion to accept the change of agenda.
Support.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, approval of our previous meeting minutes.
I'd like to make a motion that we approve the meeting minutes of the previous meeting. Support.
Any question on the minutes? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Mr. Carr?
Very happy to wish all of these fine folks the opportunity to begin their retirement with our very, very best wishes. I'll turn it over to Ed and then to the board to consider everyone and recognize everyone tonight.
Thank you, Mr. Carr. Indeed, it is an honor for the district to recognize the outstanding employees for their contributions to Romulus schools. And in doing so, I'm asking that there's a motion by the board to approve the resolution in recognition of years of service to these 12 outstanding Romulus Community School past employees.
Madam President, I'll make a motion to adopt the board resolutions for retirement for the 12 individuals listed.
Support.
Any questions on any of the resolutions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Our first retirement is Miss Mary Albus, who I know is not here with us tonight.
We'll just go through them individually now. Go ahead down to.
Okay. Ms. Paula Barnes, Robert Beauchamp, Suzanne Eastman, Christine Hobson, Daryl Kenyon, and then we would like to bring forward Ms. Evelyn Korver.
Okay. Whereas Evelyn Korver has worked and served our students for 21 years as a first-class bus aide, and whereas Evelyn Korver has received many outstanding evaluations that commended her for consistently exceeding her job standards, and whereas Evelyn Korver has worked with unchallenged virtue and dedication as expressed by letters of commendation for her cooperation, help, and patience during emergency school evacuations. And whereas Evelyn Korver has helped the Romulus Community Schools by volunteering at graduations, prom toast, and by supporting many millages and bond campaigns. And whereas Evelyn Korver has also been lauded for her excellent relationships with students, parents, and colleagues. Now, therefore, be it resolved that the Romulus Board of Education, speaking on behalf of all the people of this community, does hereby tender this official resolution of appreciation commending Evelyn Korver for her countless contributions to Romulus School District since 1983. Signed, President Cheryl Buckley, Secretary Celeste Roscoe. I would also like to add that Evelyn Korver was the most enthusiastic one at football games, collecting for the 50-50s.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Evelyn.
Also, I would like to announce Mr. Jesse Merriweather, who was not able to be with us tonight. And, right, and now we will have Ms. Phyllis Craft. Come forward, please.
Whereas Phyllis Craft has worked for the Romulus Community Schools as a paraprofessional since 1975, with assignments at Beverly, Mount Pleasant, Hale Creek, and Corey Elementary Schools. And whereas Phyllis Craft was commended for her professional assistance at Corey, pre-kindergarten screening sessions, and summer computer cleaning assignments. And whereas Phyllis Craft was also recognized for consistently exceeding her job standards and for her outstanding and dedicated commitment to Corey students. And whereas Phyllis Craft was additionally lauded for her exemplary organizational skills and our high expectations for our students. And whereas Phyllis Craft was further cited for her prompt, accurate, and complete reports, now therefore be it resolved that the Romulus Board of Education does express its sincere appreciation and gratitude to Phyllis Craft for her 30 years of dedicated service to the Romulus Community Schools. Signed, Cheryl Buckley, President, Celeste Roscoe, Secretary. Congratulations.
They also forgot the asbestos stuff that I worked through in the high school.
And next, we would like to recognize Mr. James Orme. James, if you could come forward.
Whereas James Orme has served the Romulus Community Schools since 1978 with assignments in English, science, and health at the junior high school, in science and mathematics at the alternative school, and in science and counseling at the senior high school. And whereas James Orme, frequently demonstrating a willingness to fulfill extra school-related responsibilities, such as service on the school improvement team, homecoming, science fair, the conservation club, and the student of the month program. And whereas James Orme was honored at the annual Wayne County RESA recognition dinner as the winner of the Eastern Michigan University Outstanding Educator Award. And whereas James Orme also devoted much extra time and effort to the outstanding Wayne County RESA mini grant he authored. And whereas James Orme additionally worked as an on-site supervisor for the Federal Summer Youth Employment Program. And whereas James Orme was commended for many extra hours beyond the workday he spent to learn his new counseling responsibilities at the senior high school. Now, therefore, be it resolved that the Romulus Board of Education, speaking on behalf of all the people of this community, does hereby tender this official resolution of appreciation commending James Orme on his distinguished 26-year educational career in the Romulus Community Schools. President, Romulus Board of Education, Cheryl Buckley. Secretary, Romulus Board of Education, Celeste Roscoe.
wishes.
Yeah. And next, we would like to recognize Ms. Sandra Koozie. Sandra?
Whereas Sandra Koozie has worked for Romulus Community Schools since 1984 as a meal packer at the middle school and senior high school, a cook at Wick Elementary, and a custodian at the senior high, Hale Creek, and Romulus Elementary Schools. And whereas Sandra Koozie has often received commendations for her excellent attendance, and whereas Sandra Koozie has received additional recognition for her outstanding food preparation for a Wayne County School Board Association dinner, and whereas Sandra Koozie has been further lauded for her excellent work ethic, high personal work standards, and the good relationships she maintained with her fellow employees, and whereas Sandra Koozie will be missed for the pride and dedication she brought to her work with the Romulus Community Schools. Now therefore be it resolved that the Romulus Board of Education, speaking on behalf of all the people of this community, does hereby tender this official resolution of appreciation accommodating Sandra Koozie for her 21 years of contributions to the Romulus School District. President Cheryl Buckley, Secretary Celeste Roscoe.
Congratulations.
And finally, Ms. Kathy Ewing. Kathy?
Whereas Catherine Ewing has been a teacher at the Romulus Community Schools since 1969, with assignments in junior high school, science, English, and as well as senior high school social studies and language arts and sociology. Hereas Catherine Ewing demonstrated her highly professional expertise by working as a mentor to the new Romulus teachers. Hereas Catherine Ewing frequently showed a willingness to fulfill extra school responsibilities such as work on the intergenerational writing project, McEducators Day at McDonald's restaurant, and as a coordinator of the Adolescent Outlook program. Hereas Catherine Ewing helped implement the student team literature program from Johns Hopkins University. Hereas Catherine Ewing also made major contributions to Romulus School through her work on the district climate committee. Hereas Catherine Ewing was commended as an excellent teacher with high expectations who gives 100% to motivate her students, and as a teacher who makes significant positive differences for students. Now there be known, resolved that the Romulus Board of Education, speaking on behalf of the people of the community, does hereby express its sincere gratitude and appreciation to Catherine Ewing for her distinguished 35 years teaching career in the Romulus Community Schools. Signed, Cheryl Buckley, President, School Board, and Celeste Roscoe, Secretary.
Oh, we have something we need to,
Yeah.
I think we should read. Should we read that?
That's horrible when you're behind the gun like that, too, isn't it?
We have a card we would like to read. Ms. Roscoe?
It's from Daryl Kenyon and his wife Judy. It says, "Dear Mr. Clark, I can honestly say that retirement is wonderful. In the same breath, I wish that I could attend the board meeting on July 26, 2004. My family will be taking their annual vacation, and we will be out of town for that event. I would deeply enjoy sharing the experiences of a lifetime with others so inclined. I will miss the people there who expect my attendance. Please express our regrets in not being able to attend. We hope to have an opportunity in the future to share the many wonderful events we experience through the Romulus Community Schools. It says, your friends in education, Daryl and Judy Kenyon.
Okay, I would just like to say on behalf of the Board of Education, I was adding up the years. There's 348 years of experience and loyalty out there, and we are going to miss you. And we would like to
Yes.
thank you for all your years of dedication to the Romulus schools.
For our next personnel action, a motion is needed by the board to accept employment of personnel as submitted. Ms. Maria Alvarez, special education teacher at Romulus Middle School. Ms. Alexia Mancilla, special education teacher at Romulus Senior High School. And Paul Polanski, science teacher at Romulus Senior High School.
May I have a motion, please?
Madam President, I'll make a motion to accept employment of the 3 people listed.
Support.
Are there any questions, personnel actions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Thank you.
The next order of business is our appointment of board member committees, and I will read them in the names. For policy, it would be Ms. Roscoe, Mr. Minkiewicz, Ms. Lanasi. Personnel would be Ms. Freyer, Ms. Lanasi, Ms. White. For finance, it would be Ms. Roscoe, Mr. Minkiewicz, and Mr. Kuderit. Everybody got it? Need me to repeat it? Everybody all set? Okay, there are other initiatives that we can get involved in as well. There's Healthy Living Committee, the Technology, Climate, Community School, Preschool, and Assessment. So those are ones you need to think about. Let me know which ones that you're going to be on.
Yeah, I already know I want to go back on the climate.
Okay. Ms. Roscoe, are you going to stay on Healthy Living?
Healthy living.
I'll go back to preschool. Okay, Ms. Freer, you're going
pick
to
one.
preschool. Ms. White, what would you?
I will let you know. I just need to find out the times
Okay.
that committees meet.
Okay, Mr. Minkiewicz.
I can stay with the one that Phyllis has.
School community.
School, community,
What about technology? Are you going to stay on there?
well, it depends.
Okay, just you can let me know.
I'll, you know, if
That'd be good once
Ms.
you
White
make it
doesn't
on
want to do it, I can.
technology.
How many do we need for each
If you're
committee?
interested in that.
At least one.
We'd like to have at least one on each committee. Mr.
I'll
Kuderit,
have
do
to get
you?
with you on the times too on them, see when they meet,
Okay.
but technology sounds like the best one.
Okay. Okay.
Assessment.
Yes.
Only thing we didn't do is assessment.
Right.
Okay.
Okay. Mr. Kerr. The next, we do, when we take it from there, the special education.
I'll take it. Bill, would you please update us on the relocation project we're involved with the special education department?
We are progressing rather rapidly. All the demolition work at Mount Pleasant has taken place. We relocated some light fixtures and put new light fixtures in one of the classrooms, and that will be completed today. All the boxes, the furniture, and the setup will be moved tomorrow, starting between 8 and 9 o'clock. At Hill Creek, 2 offices have been built. They're in the process of finishing up the wiring, which should be done by Wednesday. So the physical move should be complete by the end of this week. So special education department will now be housed at Hill Creek Elementary School, which frees up, if you will, 3 classrooms at Mount Pleasant that may or may not be used for overflow or additional students in the alternative program. So we should be able to extend our offering to more students in that area and community high.
We've had waiting lists on some occasions relative to community high, and the need for that program seems to be very, very real, as we're all aware. And this gives us the opportunity to grow that program by as many as 50 or 60 additional pupils if the need is out there. And we expect it may well be.
Great. We're at at the part where we have communications and expressions from the public. And so I don't see any public, so we'll move right along. Mr. Carr, items of interest?
I think they're relatively self-explanatory. I did give you 2 additional items. They came in relatively recently. We belong to the Michigan High School Athletic Association, and there's a handbook that they send out annually. We get monthly, 1 or 2 copies of their monthly report that goes into all kinds of specifics. And then also something from the North Central Association. Just to update you on some of the things that are going on with groups that we are affiliated with. I do need an executive session when the time is appropriate.
Okay, questions and concerns, board members? Do you have any comments?
I have a question about where are we at with food service?
Good question.
Have we gone out for bids?
We are in the process of writing the RFP right now. Tentatively, we'll have a pre-bid meeting on August 9th. All of the bidders which are specified by the state of Michigan will be invited to attend. It's a mandatory meeting. If they're going to bid, they have to be there. The award of the contract of the bid will be at the next meeting, which I believe is August 19th or August 21st or whenever the next meeting. I believe it's the 21st.
23rd, yeah.
The bids will be due by 2 o'clock on the 19th, though. So we'll know at that time who's going to get the award. So that's a sequence of events. We are working on that. It's a pretty extensive document, and it also has to have state approval, which we're in the process of obtaining as well.
Any other questions?
Let me,
Go right ahead, Mr. McCavish.
there's a rumor around the community. Sodexo, are they in or out? Are they still in the
They'll be
bidding
a bidder.
process? Okay,
There'll be a bidder.
because one of the...
Right now, they're out, but if they get the low bid, then they'll be right back
Yeah,
again.
but I mean, there was word around that they had pulled out and left completely.
That's not true.
Okay.
Any other comments, concerns? Okay, may I have a motion to go into executive session?
I'd like to make a motion that we go into an executive session.
No support.
Okay, all in favor?
Roll call.
Aye.
Oh, roll call, sorry.
That's right.
Mr. Kudrick,
Aye. Yes.
Ms. Lanasi,
Yes.
Ms. White,
Yes.
Mr. Minkiewicz,
Yes.
Ms. Strayer,
Yes.
Ms. Buckley,
Yes.
myself, Ms. Roscoe.
We need a motion to reconvene.
I'd like to make a motion that we can reconvene.
Support.
Roll call.
Mr. Kudrick,
Yes.
Ms. Lanasi,
Yes.
Ms. White,
Yes.
Mr. Minkiewicz.
Yes.
Ms. Strayer,
Yes.
Ms. Buckley,
Yes.
myself, Ms. Roscoe, all set.
Mr. Carr? Need our motion?
Yes, we need a motion to authorize the development of an easement for the property on Superior Road and to authorize the administration to negotiate the terms of such an easement to the favorable disposition of the school district and the school district's property.
Okay, I'll make the motion.
Support.
Okay, any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay.
I would like to make a motion to adjourn.
Support.
All in favor?
Aye.